We've discovered the 15-year-old clone of Lionel Messi in Chelsea's academy. His name is Ibrahim Rabbaj, and you won't believe the talent this young machine has at his age. This kid scores hat-tricks in nearly every game, can play in any forward position, and is already pushing for a spot in the first team. What should you know about Rabbaj's game? Why are the comparisons to Lionel Messi more accurate than ever before? And when can we expect to see him on the pitch alongside Cole Palmer? Don't blink, because we are diving into the story of Cobham's Messi right now. Ibrahim Rabbaj is another young star in the making. This 15-year-old has Moroccan roots, but was born and raised playing football in England. He started his career at Lambeth Tigers Football Club in London, later moved to Crystal Palace, and since 2020 has been shining in Chelsea's youth team. Ibrahim, or Ibs as he's known in the club, made waves in late September when he was called up to the England U16 national team. The Football Association worked at full capacity to get ahead of Morocco and secure Rabbaj for their ranks. The English have already recruited the young genius and have high hopes for him in the future. There's plenty to be excited about, believe me. Ibs is loaded with talent. While he typically plays as an attacking midfielder, he's also capable of playing as a winger or central forward. Rabbaj is an exceptionally versatile player, capable of adapting to any role in the attack and fulfilling whatever tasks his coaches set for him. What's more, Ibrahim's appearance strongly resembles a young Lionel Messi. Long hair, a height of 166 centimeters, and outstanding playmaking skills. Many Chelsea fans have noted Rabbaj's similar dribbling style and dominant left foot, from which, just like Messi, he scores beautiful goals. With a low center of gravity, Ibs brilliantly retains the ball at his feet and showcases agility and creativity through fints and tricks that leave defenders bewildered. He also consistently displays a top-class first touch under pressure and possesses exceptional vision on the pitch thanks to his remarkable football IQ. Typically, Ibrahim doesn't play like your average English midfielder or winger. The young Moroccan-English maestro at Chelsea prefers driving the ball forward, cutting inside from the wings, and making individual runs into the box rather than relying on predictable crosses. Rabbaj's high football intelligence is also evident in how he creates goal-scoring opportunities for his teammates. Ibs often takes the game upon himself, drawing multiple defenders out of position to open up space for his partners. His confidence in 1-versus-1 situations is also hard to overlook. The Cobham Diamond actively forces uncomfortable scenarios for opponents, driving at them with the ball and challenging them in individual duels. In this way, Rabbaj again mirrors Messi. Not to mention, Ibrahim even has a photo with Pep Guardiola, taken during his time at Crystal Palace. We bet Pep gave Rabbaj a few handy tips on attacking play back then. Although Ibs is generally a very hard-working player who never shies away from the dirty work, he also doesn't neglect his defensive duties. In defensive situations, Rabbaj diligently tracks back with the team and puts in the effort to regain possession. But this is only a half of what needs to be understood about Ibrahim. What's really mind-blowing are his statistics. Now listen carefully. Rabbaj has already scored 1 goal and provided 3 assists in just 2 starts for England's U16 and for Chelsea's U16 team. You won't believe it, but it's true. He scored 52 goals and made 60 assists in just 40 games. 112 goal contributions in 40 matches, nearly 3 goals and assists per game, all at just 15 years old. Producing such numbers on the pitch almost seems illegal, but Ibrahim knows that and still won't stop. This lad clearly has big ambitions, and if his progress continues, there'll be no point in keeping him with his peers for much longer. Rabbaj is set for a promotion for the U18 soon, the U21s. Or maybe he'll even leapfrog these levels straight into the first team. We're not saying it'll happen tomorrow or next month, but Chelsea doesn't invest heavily in youth for no reason. Over the summer, the London club spent almost £100 million on young talents who were expected to be the backbone of Todd Boehly's future sporting project. We are talking about Mike Penders, Philip Jorgensen, Aaron Anselmino, Caleb Willie, Renato Veiga, Omari Kalaman, Mark Guiu, and others. The key players Chelsea fans have the highest hopes for right now are 17-year-old Brazilian winger Estevao and 17-year-old Ecuadorian attacking midfielder Kendry Páez. It's anticipated that upon their arrival at Stamford Bridge in the summer of 2025, both players will immediately join Chelsea's first team and take control of games. After all, despite their lack of experience, Estevao and Páez are already making waves at the senior level in their respective leagues and earning national team call-ups, so London won't waste any time with their debuts either. Chelsea's strong faith in youth presents excellent opportunities for Ibrahim Rabbaj as well. Next year, he will turn 16, and is that really such a big difference compared to Estevao and Páez? On the other hand, one can't help but recall the story of 20-year-old Carney Chukwuemeka. He joined the Blues from Aston Villa, hoping to break into the first team. Yet, now he's on the brink of leaving after Chelsea's coach, Enzo Maresca, admitted that there isn't much playing time available for Carney. Such cases should serve as a reminder to Ibrahim Rabbaj that earning a spot in Chelsea's first team means navigating numerous senior challenges and proving that among all the youth players, you are the unique talent deserving of the coaching staff's trust. Ips undoubtedly still has a lot of work ahead of him. He needs to improve in various aspects of his game and build muscle for the top battles against top-tier defenders in the Premier League. After all, we all remember the long-standing debate about whether Lionel Messi would ever be able to do this on a cold, rainy night in Stoke. The idea being that Leo's famous solo runs that worked in La Liga might not be as effective against the robust English defenders. Will the new Messi nurtured at Chelsea be able to handle the rigors of the Premier League? We'll see in the upcoming seasons. Perhaps before that, Rabbaj will even need a few loans in less difficult championships. For instance, in Liga 1 at Strasbourg, which has become a feeder club for Chelsea. No academy graduate can simply waltz in and immediately outshine competition from the likes of Noni Madueke, Jadon Sancho, Joao Felix, and Pedro Neto. It requires time and patience. However, for Ibrahim Rabbaj, given all his skills and attributes, there seems to be only one trajectory towards the grand stage of the Premier League. Ibrahim appears to be a unique talent that Chelsea will certainly look after and develop, with the aim of having him play in the English Premier League next year alongside Estevao, Páez, and of course, the incredible Cole Palmer. In fact, Chelsea is already cruising through opponents and racing towards the Premier League title without Ips. So just imagine what will happen when Maresca adds the Lionel Messi of Cobham to the squad. Hit that like button if you are as eager as we are to see this lad's debut. By the way, we also recommend checking out our video on Chelsea's leader Cole Palmer, where we outline step by step what it takes to become him and reach those same heights in football.